Hello and welcome to another video. So if you remember this this Bush desktop amp that we built, the speaker in it was a bit crappy, and we're going to change them, or change it, because there's only one in it. So if we look inside, we can see this is where the tweeter was in there, and if we look across onto this side, you can see that's the speaker that's already in it, and that thing is useless. So that needs to go. Now I have tried to get one of those speakers. I've just slid it down and measured it up against that, and it is a bit too close to the tubes. In fact, this tube is actually touching the magnet, so I don't think we can use that particular area to mount speaker. So we're really down to just this side, and I don't think we can quite get two in there. We might do. Right, I've got the front panel off with the speaker there. You can see on here that the output transformer is mounted to the to a bracket that goes onto the speaker fittings there. So we need to remove that, and sorry about that, we need to remove that, and we need to mount this speaker. Just go back a bit. Mount this speaker here, and then screw that bracket down into the board, or use those original bolts and just bolt it back. It's probably the best thing. Right, so let's get this speaker out. So here's the old speaker that's come out, and you see there's a bit of a hole in it. We're just honing there as well, and it's we just pop it down there. It's a very flimsy cone, so that's not a deal of use. Right, check out these speakers. So these are more Visiton speakers, and these are 4-inch speakers, 4 point something inches, and these fit on here perfectly. Furthermore, they're much flatter than the 3-inch ones, and I've managed to get that in behind the tube, so I've now got a pair of them in. So that's a result. Now what I am going to do while I've got this out is when I restored this, I never did all this Zabel network thing that we've got on here, so I'm going to have a look at that, and I think I'm going to change the caps. The resistors are a bit out of tolerance as well, so I'm going to get onto that, and then I'm going to wire this up. Now this unit had a 3 ohm speaker in it, so I'm going to wire these in parallel to 2 ohms. They'll be a little bit under, but not much. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with that, and then we're going to give this a listen. Right, we've got these speakers fastened in and connected up, and you can see all those resistors and capacitors on there. What a nightmare to get those on, with the capacitors being much bigger than the other ones that came off there. But that's all wired up now, you can see, all finished. And so I'm going to put this back together, and we're going to give this a test. Right, so I'll listen to these new speakers then and see what they're like. That's a lot louder now, a lot more powerful. Just back that off a bit. That's twice as loud as it was before, and it'll turn up flat out now, where it wouldn't before. The speaker just would give up and say no. But, so these are much better speakers. So these are different Visitrons to the Visitons to the ones I normally use. These are 4-inch drivers. Desktop amp, this works really well now. So there we have it, the Bush desktop amp, and this was originally a record player extension amplifier. There is a part 1 for this, so I'll put a link up for part 1. If you want to watch part 1, you can watch me restore this, and we actually restored it, but we did change the speaker, and the speaker was a bit naff. And we have managed to get 2 speakers in here because it had a tweeter in one side, and we've used it where the tweeter was. We've managed to get these speakers, being slimmer, we've managed to get it behind the tubes, so we've got a pair of speakers in this. So yeah, all good. So this just been a quick video, this one, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. You all take care. Bye bye for now.